If you are a coach, self-employed, a solo entrepreneur who is purpose-driven, who wants to, or who is living or wanted to make a living through their passion, through following their purpose. And, if you have ever felt shame because you haven't reached the level that you think you should have reached in your business, or if you have felt shame for your failed attempts of growing your business, then I want you to listen to me and listen to me carefully. Look at this beautiful sunshine. So, first, I want you to be aware of the massive endeavor you have put yourself in. You could be just working for someone else, receiving a paycheck, right? And loving or hating your job and complaining about it. But instead, you have decided that you will go for your truth. You will go for what you know is right. That you will not listen or follow others' instructions when you know what is true and what is right. And that requires massive courage. Second, know that building a business is extremely challenging. And hear this from a person who is not only creating and growing a business for myself, but listen it from someone that has worked for years with startups, with companies. I was immersed in that environment. I know what it takes. I saw hundreds or if not thousands of companies starting from an idea, right? So a quick run through, how does it take to create a business, right? So typically people think, of a problem they want to solve, and they start having an hypothesis. I think I can have a solution for this problem that these people have. So it's a thesis, it's an hypothesis, and they go out and they try to experiment and to figure out how they can solve this need. So it's a journey of knowing their customer, understanding who they are, what their problems are, how they are trying to solve it today. It's a journey of building a product, refining a solution, understanding how they can better answer to that need. And in that process, they have to understand how to become a company, how to maybe even hire employees, how to do marketing, how to do everything, right? So that is the journey. And for that, they get funded. So they are running through all that experiment through someone, normally at the beginning, friends, families, or fools, as they call them, that they pour money in so that they have time to validate the thesis, to understand if their solution has certain potential. And then they go into this journey, and then they receive more funding to keep refining that journey. Okay? This is in a nutshell. So understand, all that process and more is what you are doing, or you put yourself into doing on your own, without funding, without ecosystem. Do you understand the implications of that? And also you have to know that most of these companies don't make it. They end up using this funding and it doesn't work. And many times the ones who want to keep going, they will take those learnings and then they will come up again and try another business. And maybe they failed again and then try another business, and they go again and again and again until sometimes they nail it. And there's many people, many companies in the journey that they just don't make it, right? So understand your crazy expectations, that you should already have a running business. You should already know what your service is. You should already know your clients. You should already know everything about creating a company. You should already be profitable, and you should already be making at least as much as you were making working for a corporate. Do you understand how crazy is that? That's completely unrealistic. And then we feel that we must be doing something wrong because we take all these courses that are telling us you just have to do these 3 things and then you will have a profitable business. You only have to take my marketing course and then you will become a millionaire in your business. You just have to take my coaching program and then you will be making millions in business. And all that is not true. All that could be are pieces of the puzzle, some that are important, that will help you build this business through time because of all the things that you have to learn in the process, okay? So it's a journey and it takes time. Third thing I want to tell you, not only you are putting yourself into that massive journey, but you want to do it with integrity, with yourself, with truth. You know, you don't align with the super type A kind of bro marketing, you know. You are aiming to do that from a place of real authenticity, of real honesty, of real service. And there's no roadmap for that. There's no other time in history where there was a legion of women creating businesses in a new energy, in a new consciousness. That doesn't exist. So we are all collectively figuring out how do we create these successful businesses, not following the bro, hyper-masculine model that never took into account the feminine. We are figuring out how to integrate the feminine into this model. So you are also trying to figure that out. And then the fourth part that I want you to understand is that there's nothing more vulnerable than you being your business, than you being the face of it. Because it puts you in an acceleration for personal development to overcome all your limitations, all your fears, all your shame, all your insecurities, all your limiting beliefs, all your trauma. You know, it's putting you in an accelerator so that you can overcome all that, or you can heal all that, so that you can show up consistently with confidence, speaking your truth, all with the purpose of helping others, of helping humanity, because you know inside you that you were meant to be a leader of the new consciousness, that you were meant to take a part in the new world that is emerging. And that is freaking scary. But deciding that you want to be part of that is the bravest thing that you could ever do, and the adventure of a lifetime. All this to say, give yourself grace, give yourself time, understanding the Herculean endeavor that you are putting yourself into. Find community of other people doing the same. I will be posting offers to get together as a community to figuring that out. But for now, Give yourself grace. What you put yourself into is massive. And if on top of that, you have the pressure of money, that's going to work against you. So if there's one recommendation that I will give you, first is understand the massive endeavor you put yourself into. Secondly, get the money pressure out of the way. Find a way in which you don't need to do that by the end of the year or by next month to pay for the bills. Find a way in which you can be financially secure so that you give yourself time to figure this out, because you don't want just any kind of business. You want the kind of business that is alive for the world, and that will require